Now let me break it down to you. There is an attempt on the president's life, but then it will not work.
Oh, White House on. Okay.
But then someone else will die in his stead.
Okay.
So is broad day news. The war is coming. I told you in last year, war is coming.
So preliminary information, we do believe he was a guest here at the hotel. We have secured a room here in the hotel. And again, we'll go through the appropriate procedures to determine what was inside there. But that is secure. At this point, like I said, we believe he is the only suspect in this case.
Yo, ebusuya yema obi biara akwaba eba the TBD report. Na se endeni di kan ya wo hwe ya make sure se obe subscribe na wo dey to post notification se ne be ya enkaebo a etise no wonso nsabe den ebe kan de bia. Enche bia on the 18th of March 2026 ya na ye Prophet Telvin Sowah eye oye ne kese eba beto US eye White House na ne nyina ne se etututuo bi ebe den ebe koso na sankrofo yi wonom botaye nyina ne se obeyi eye President Donald Trump edi free honom kra nanso ade a wonom entimi endi nkonim na se mene wo kase ensa ayeden aka wonom akoso ema ensa ayeden aka wonom eninti emu nkyiremu nankasankasa de eye TBD report na wonsa ebeden ebekano na afenso se wo hwe a eye interview na enam so ema Prophet Telvin Sowah akofa sa eyidie no eyeden eba ye no so ye be play ema wonso ayeden wahwe aha eye the TBD report yempese yebese mumbre enunti yembonra
low battery
na
please charge
na yembra yeba ensem bia wo bia no maye hu ewo comment section ho midin e de kwame na cheda na eye menigi eye me ahoho ase oje bre na wo hweye
Eye omampani Donald Trump oni the cabinet ena aben mu mpanifo bibiri omukọ dina bi na dina na say ena chese abrantie bi a friend Thomas Allen awenya 31 years otwe tu ende titain ana chese o shutu amanfo ewo ho na mbom a police for eye ntem eso ni mu asabra meka sei de obia ho anhyeda anka kese na busuya ensem no agye Donald Trump nsem a chese Donald Trump na nkasa dimri katente ena on the vice president omu free jumedie nasia sabra meka say de Donald Trump on the cabinet obi ahoye na jumedie nase na ensemtrefo bisa omampani Trump say ugidi se nkrofo a abrante obetutue eye wona all target wona oye target no and also ya me gidi pa na abrante no he is crazy wa bodam na White House ano a security arrangement no tight pa na chese abrante no kra otu no kra no chese owo one of the best bulletproofs enu dikra na etu na nhyeda nka no na ono Trump no gidi pa so ono na target ni ntia abrante no ba betutu no.
wait is he having a help
Raju now, who are there for the latest on what you are hearing, gentlemen.
And this information, John, that you've been reporting is news to most of the people in the ballroom. most folks in the ballroom do not yet know anything about shots being fired. Mommy, what have you seen? Yeah, I only saw when I was sitting at the table, I saw President Trump getting pushed down by his security detail and then being rushed out. Then later seeing both the vice president, the cabinet, also members of Congress, also being rushed out by the security detail. Yeah. And now, other than that, nothing else. Looking around, wondering what happened because people inside do not know. I apologize. I'm literally holding up a cell phone camera in order to show you this, but it's better than nothing in a moment like this. And I do think that I don't want to overstate this, but there are some folks pretty shook up in the room here. You had folks who looked like they got hurt when they were falling to the ground. Yeah. You know, I don't want to overstate that, but this was a pretty sudden, shocking interruption in this room. Yeah, no question about it, because it's unmistakable. It sounded like gunshots that we heard from not inside the room, but nearby. Okay. And that was enough to cause so many people to immediately they know what they heard, like jump to the ground, tried to protect themselves. But we saw how the security reacted very, very seriously, immediately to the situation. That's right. John?
It is stunning to think about where we are right now. This evening that began as a question of why now? Why is the President of the United States speaking and attending what is his first White House Correspondents' Dinner as the President of the United States? He is attending many of his cabinet members there. His obviously next in line, the Vice President of the United States, the First Lady is there, the Defense Secretary.
Well, thank you very much. That was very unexpected, but incredibly acted upon by Secret Service and law enforcement. And this was an event dedicated to freedom of speech that was supposed to bring together members of both parties with members of the press. And in a certain way it did, because the fact that they just unified. I saw a room that was just totally unified. It was in one way very beautiful, a very beautiful thing to see. A man charged a security checkpoint armed with multiple weapons, and he was taken down by some very brave members of Secret Service, and they acted very quickly and have just released, for purposes of transparency, clarity. I've ordered it to be put out. You probably have it by now. Put out on Truth and put out on many other platforms. A tape showing the violence of this thug that attacked our Constitution, and also showing how quickly Secret Service and law enforcement acted on our country's behalf. Really did a great job. One officer was shot, but saved by the fact that he was wearing obviously a very good bulletproof vest. He was shot from very close distance with a very powerful gun, and the vest did the job. I just spoke to the officer, and he's doing great. He's in great shape. He is has very high spirits, and we told him we love him and respect him, and he's a very proud guy. He's very proud of what he does, Secret Service agent. And we looked at all of the conditions that took place tonight, and I will say, you know, it's not a particularly secure building, and I didn't want to say this, but this is why we have to have all of the attributes of what we're planning at the White House. It's actually a larger room, and it's much more secure. It's drone-proof, it's bulletproof glass. We need the ballroom. That's why Secret Service, that's why the military are demanding it. They've wanted the ballroom for 150 years for lots of different reasons, but today's a little bit different, because today we need levels of security that probably nobody's ever seen before. But everyone owes a tremendous debt of gratitude to the courage of law enforcement, the law enforcement, and working with the D.C. police, and we just spoke with the mayor. And when we're finished, the police chief is going to take over and discuss it also from their viewpoint, but they all.
Prof, what does it mean to see you in our dreams? Say, who were your dreams more? What does it mean? Obi who when you dream say, Prophet Telvin Adjei Sowah, when who when you dream? I see. What does it mean?
You know this thing. The Bible says something. Unto the angel of the church of Ephesus, write these things. Unto the angel of the church of Thyatira, write these things. We human beings, we the prophets, no, we have angelic representation of on the face of the earth. We are ambassadors of God. Okay. No man has seen God. No man knows what God looks like or how God looks like. So what happens is that God in Himself reveals Himself to us through the men that we follow. And through the people that He has anointed. And mostly when we come into your dreams, we will show you and guide you and direct you in any possible path as the Lord lives. You may see us talking to you. The message is God is communicating to you. But also as we move through timelines and move through patterns, there are certain things that we can directly pray about and then go into people dimensions and then work within that angle.
Okay.
And in the timeline, like Obis da or Sunday, maybe that I am awoken. So I can actually see someone in trouble and I can actually interfere with the person's life and then try to fix some things together and work around. So you may, in that glimpse, notice the face of the person. That one is it's not really all the time that you will notice my face, but you may notice that somebody is aiding you. An angel of the Lord is aiding you. And sometimes when God is working, He works with that image so that you can understand, say, which means it's from God. To explain to you that the source is God that is working. Because malam a conformity so God will show you a face that is more familiar with you. Sometimes I try to cry and say, Papa, in that angle to aid you from that thing. That's how God works. It works with familiar images that we can understand.
I see. Nti obi hu wo ni dream a na say nyame tie ni mpae bana.
Yes. Exactly. It's an encounter that the Lord is revealing something to you. So you have to pay attention to what God was trying to show you.
Okay. Prof, the last time I see no okasa o can send bebre and posting videos no commenter eba ne kosa eba ni nyina is about Burkina Faso mampeni Tuari.
Right.
In fact, Ghana for you ho me kra meet studio had that day no me re ho ye. Say o mampeni a say ne nsa ne nyuma edi ne ho adanse e wo manum and a lot of nipa wo kru no mu no anaso mani mu no bona baso say papa we die oye ni papa just as Dorcas in the Bible. A man for say prof we die temper time no na die besinsi so temper kra na no temper na because Tuari die o mampeni Tuari die say die o kan ye no eno munim say eye de bebem say bem nso a ebe ha adwen.
Okay. All right. Auntie, with regards to that one, no, I think I've received quite like my receiving emails, a lot of emails, like proper emails from different. Hey, proper emails and official emails from several organizations and everything.
Wow.
And they are talking about it a lot. Like brofo long, brofo short. Like people are really writing, like penning down about 6 paragraph emails talking about that situation alone. Some were explaining to me in several angles how these things have happening, and so now we are running on that angle to see how best we can handle it. And we would, once time is bent, we'll get there. We are almost there. Don't worry.
Possible.
Yeah. The timeline, you can always bend the timeline, but the cost is the problem.
But so when the cost no ain't done yet, be out any time now.
We have to first look at the final outcome. It's more scarier than you people think it is. When I talk, I think the people that I'm talking to now, they really understand time.
Okay.
Yes, they really understand time, and I believe I like honestly when I'm prophesying and the way I talk about things, it takes a very, very high level thinking. If I say with scientists and I'm talking, they will really understand me to the depth very fast, very quick. The cost is very, so also be our comment section or maybe watching me, they don't understand what I'm even talking about. It's too high at a level that they may not want to explain more. Normally they just think it's now they have an idea of prophetic ministry from some time past based on most of the prophetic ministry operation was introduced to us by unlearned people.
Okay.
So Fanny said most of the people that really introduced the prophetic ministry to Ghana and many parts of the world did not even go to school at all. Like they didn't study any book or anything. They didn't understand anything much. So it was like raw. Yeah. Until further grounds when other people started learning, studying, and then knowledge is in abundance. So our style is very different from what they used to know. Exactly.
Omampeni Twari. Prof say Kawakuma 2
I don't think he understands tree.
And they just say French. For where dear Wanaroma, in himself, Obade be a Yankupon, I said a more special message or the bread a tearful. Prof, and the dear Yankupon at the Asuma say Fabre.
Right now, and me fans and now.
I said, Mapa.
Me fans and pan and SMP, but you have born it tougher. Then we say quite a little bit of it.
Okay.
And then we move from there.
Okay, sir. Prof, Wadaroma, can you go Nianko? At the end, Yankupon can't say, or can't say name mine, or can't say we are say.
Now, number one, advancing further as the Lord lives. I saw say this ongoing war in the Middle East here, rich people are gathered somewhere in Dubai. They launched the missile. Missile now say a gray in color, so but it's a bit lighter, almost like white spray. The missile no heaty a bomb. So you will hear like a list. So they will be complaining, talking about like these are like millionaires, billionaires. This thing, content creators, like these people were like ish of the ish, and all of them are dead. More than 17 of them. They bombed the whole beach. Bombed the whole beach. Beach where people were there in the afternoon. Boom. Yes. So that's a very tragic news that was ongoing. Those people in Dubai, almost 17 days, 3 weeks, no. Once you catch the 3 weeks, the war, the pressure in Dubai will drop down. We are almost at the 3 weeks, but then there will be heat before the 3 weeks comes to an end. Some got the last time said they will bomb their airports in Accra and Sanada. So you see, 3-4 days now, boom. They went after straight the airport. So that's how it is. Now we are in some few weeks, days to end the week. 1 week, some few days to close it. Now, once they're about to close that angle in Dubai, those in Saudi Arabia, so that they can settle and say, okay, Mimba, I'm not running for my life anymore. Before we get to that stage, there will be a bit of kaboom at the beaches. So be aware. So you don't find yourself some I remember I went to radio. They'll say now Okusi and Kowini Meku. Yeah, so that's the
Ghana and Crawford Nibu. Say Ghana for when we
millionaires are there. We were interested in it. So if we are interested in it in the news in Ghana, it means that there was something involved in that angle. So now we move from there. The next important thing I want to tell you is that I saw a man, an African president.
Okay.
He was assassinated. Let me explain to you. He was wearing brown suit. They hit him with a shot. They finished him, and then his face was on the floor. Let me explain again. President, face on the floor, dead, short hair, a little bit of gray. Interesting. Gone. As the Lord lives. It is in time. Now, when I saw it, it was so strange.
Okay.
And it was not like what that time with broad daylight presidential assassination in Africa. And then, interestingly, another broad daylight international assassination. Those people that speak like Dutch, the European leaders, also gone. It's like they kind of serving these 17 years we are in. The kind of presidential people that are dying by direct gunshot and this is not even easy. So security increase. Security increase. Africa, broad daylight, not Traore. Traore is we captured in time. That's not him. They will not shoot him anyway. They shoot the real president. assassinate him. I don't know how they did it, whether a stab or gunshot, but the person just fell gram on the face. Yeah, so people were surrounding, the security were surrounding him, trying to make sure he's fine. Oh, he's gone. He's gone long time ago.
Prof Ampa, and now some not de nam na nyede. Nyede. I say we are African president near the day, and need Dubai near the day. I say.
So I'm warming up. I'm coming forward. There's quite a lot.
Okay.
And we'll advance on it. There are other softer things that are in there, but we'll work towards it and every other thing.
Okay.
So now, when I saw the presidential assassination, it created a whole lot of problems in Africa because they just took him out. They took the guy out in a very, very simple manner. So we have to look at that one and then observe it. Now, in the Traore situation, we'll look at how we'll deal with it, but they want to capture him. It's in time. They've captured the person. He's sitting down there with his people. The people are carrying guns and things. Yeah. So there's a game plan that is ongoing spiritually. We look at that one, we deal with it as the Lord lives. So these are the two major things I want to talk about. Our presidential assassin. Me, I know who it is, but I can't tell you here.
Okay. Okay.
We have 53 countries in Africa, right? I know that one person is brought have to know for there about. Not kind.
But it happened this year.
Yes. Two, even in the European country, too, the same. They're just taking them out. By the time we close the year, 4 presidents are gone. Yes.
And then some no nyede. Typically no prof any style ni but as no BBS sunsun na or kasa say no.
Yes. Third one. I'm reading the BBC news to you.
Okay.
CNN news. Breaking news reaching us right now is that they mentioned the person's name is dead. 12 o'clock in the afternoon in the White House is dead. 12 o'clock in the afternoon. Now let me break it down to you. There is an attempt on the president's life, but then it will not work.
Oh, White House on. Okay.
But then someone else will die in his stead.
Okay.
So is broad day news. The war is coming. I told you in last year, war is coming to America. War is coming to the main angle. So they target the president, they didn't get the president, they got someone very, very important. Very, very crucial. So it will really raise things to a level where we were not prepared for. That told you World War III is beginning.
Yeah.
So we are already inside it. We are already in the World War III. It's just that it has not really reached where, it's not what we think it is, as I always explain to you. And one day now, boom, the whole world has ended. No. It's a process. So we are moving into it. So that's what is happening now, as I speak to you. They will attempt the president. They will fail to take out the president. They will take out somebody very, very important. It's too important that it's so strange that the person was taken. The person was gone. So it's a whole lot. It's a whole lot. Some people would just say, and in time when I was watching it, people were talking and they were like, this one the president Trump should have gone in his stead. Now why is Trump there? This one is gone. People are not correct. People are not good at all. They casually say, these are people casually saying that. So it's not easy. It's a lot. It's a lot.
I see. Prof Asan, Asana.
Yeah, that's what I want to edit.
You. Ay. Nakuja. Fadima na tenase na enkomono onso baby say na de abusuafo Accra 100.5 FM ye ne Prophet Telvin Adjei na atenase ewo kasafidie so later on no Kwaku Sampa TV obehwe live na afi Pen Dream so ahwe wo na mene na Kuja Blessing and me guest me co-host and Nakuja Blessing. ma menkan si so dia se enam na kuja so na mensa ka profile ne ya gina free pen dream for nsem a na kuja mpa tena se moma na kuja kunya na fe on na mempese question no menko amebisa na kuja boko de
yesu adom
momfa camera nento na kuja so ntebusuafo openi owo pen dream tv na odaso no na momfa nto ne so on the dash
one time
na kuja you be appreciate we say o facilitate ma yensaka prof. In fact, Echo 2 years Nino, he has been a blessing to many people. Many people. Na and then no mpese otu a question no so.
In fact, I think say mo kasa nyina dua na ewo mitima me pese me kan say.
Okay.
On prof ye nipa bia ye menen no status ye nante.
Okay.
So or canin some one hwe we fi say papa ya say otu no. One hwe be fi say or ya be like or kan kesesem. So eno na eya e biti amanfo adwen.
Yeah.
Enti sometimes eya na me pese amanfo bi e psyche o madwene e fa prophets bi a o matete o monka ne ho ade. In fact, sometimes o kasa me kura me boom. Yes, me boom. Because in some ni bi ha me feel say ano ye den.
Send me who only interview be 2020 sabre now you're slim.
Oh,
na slim. Me post this videos no on Kwaku Sampa TV na TF hu. Now you're slim pa.
Oh, that
na prof so send you out here.
Small boy
Jesus
small boy. All one sisa.
Yeah.
Enti Ubeka as our videos no baako. I think say prior to 2024 elections. Na obiebie some secret bi so say na me bisa say prof onye sure say nsam a wo kekan obiebie nsam so like obie ma some course bi a anhwa
too deep
anhwa make me done nyoma so say the omo dane ye ne ne omo hyehyehye nyina wie no no outcome enti ka komo ana oni ne kasa wo ka fa encrophobia I reach out to him near ho ade so me say we ase ha two powerful nations na omo kuntokwa utie nsama prof kana obehu ba bia e free ba think campus me business prof unya sure say course na wo bie no other side no how would they take it like usuro saade no
don't worry me full code lies and the prophecies are in patterns, so it is established
okay
still
Adam
into be a course ni nyina wie again no the outcome no they are together no
it's the same
like nyame can say I think say Ghana was say a fat papa like you're taking it serious.
Exactly.
Was say TMI na say other nations monitor no per se omotwe no na say ye ha na ye fa na trasa adia. I don't think say any papam. And Ghana we are like that. I say I go say asama yisu kan no odifu bi ani animonyam o ne man and it is high time wa e was say o man no ye ma ye ni ba ye ho so enyoma bi hu so what you say they made the pass will be sa prof say like Ghana has so no and penifo bi and you see prof on you be okasa
on kasa
nti ya idi na chikura no ye nse da nim hwe no ase
ni fighting minum ye no die aye de bia
and that mene mo friends presenter ba ko kasa wase ho e na me ka chen say look prof ono mpanyifo e ko ne nchen no obi a no disclose no a kire obi a say asimasi aba me nchen yeah ibi na ti oboa enti uhu na o kasa be o say otu no ho but enye ntu ho no eye asam no krepa no ye dey o ka no enti no such a man I think said I was said like okasa ye fano years yes ye funny serious now prof we dey ma me bisa we ntwa to prof ne me bisa na say o ma ye hu say saa nyoma we nyina ebesisi right fa saa Middle East ntokwa ne ho ade ebesisi Ghana o ma ye hu say yes eba ehun popoye no ebe affect isi aso NDC aban enete so e do hu say government no in a way no ne ho be che no
okay
and the opposition are using that as a fan saying a year omo e dey punching ye ni ho ade wo so ahye nkom dada say 16 years enti saha pressure na eba oman Ghana mu as a result of the ACC like Ghana ebe saying the amaye still Ghana
oh yes let me conclude it for you mainly with regards to the Middle East war so to say there will be some 1 or 2 forms of shaking but the economy will remain the same. Your dollar rate and your oil pricing, it will all be back to normal. It's like a pick it back. So it will be as if it never even changed at all. It will be back to normal. That's the quickest. When you have to say COVID-19 in Russia, Ukraine, no. That is a very different thing.
Let's just say, so will be the better campaign here. No,
it will not even reach that stage. It will just it won't even affect much. It won't affect much. And it won't affect the oil much. It won't affect the dollar much in any way, shape, or form. No, not at all.
Bomba kukos we see affected. And I'm 12 cities.
You like I literally looked at it in time, and I'm saying, okay, let me see. Once the war there started, you will see what is happening. And I looked at it very well, and I realized that it was not. Later, like also in the beginning, my prophecy was clear. That the barley of flour for a shekel, 2 barrels for I've written it down. My track on them. So obviously that the 4 prices, I wrote the 4 prices, food prices everywhere. It will be affected globally. Everybody will sense something, but we will not be affected the way we are expecting. The way also will be in Russia Ukraine time, where we went back, we all like it was like something else. The economy was just crashing. Not like this. It will just be like 9 day one day it comes back to normal. So that's don't need to panic. That's for that one. They don't worry about it.
Government.
That one I say for price dropping now. Corner dollar rate those 15, 17 CDs now economy. No. That will not happen.
Now, Prof, the ACC horn Africa and Ghana. Ya wo nyoma bi a ye betumi aye anase ye bit akwan bi a direction bi a wo see to me fast so the nya so benefit
from what is happening out there. The best is we should focus on our agriculture. That thing I'll be saying it. One day. Every they should focus on the agriculture. That's the most important thing they should focus on. Because all these things is a catalyst to move us somewhere. So number one, we focus on agriculture. If we can maintain the system and fulfill the prophecy on the agricultural line, when the day comes, we'll be paramount. If we go and follow wrong things later, we'll find ourselves wanting. That's the only key inside it here. Agriculture.
And to win a branch type bisa say mpanyifo no omono kasa de because sometimes o hwemu uhun say ase isi ya no man no ya adwen no nyina kodi gold so ya adwen no nyina kosi gold so meanwhile they be aso kasa o kan agric enti mpanyifo no aso mum behu like oni omon kan sa asem we because near picture ye hu no I say if I'm saying gold, no, yeah,
it's more popular. Yeah. Oh, I mean, information has gone far, so I think that Greek work is in progress, but it's not the way it has to be. So we will definitely find ourselves wanting in that angle. In the Bayiri.
Nyamini ebuafo one light line. Usianfo nakuja blessing naija. Webisa ba kumienu bi yentu aso na yemfa nkomobo no emra ewe. Prof ene yenye yenhwe oman mu kakrai na fei na yenhwe senia ebesi akona.
So I think today's interview is very relaxing. Yes, I like it. Yeah, very good, very relaxing.
Prof, ube can say 2028 election no the declare results no na nya Jane Mensa.
Yes.
Emma last year fra no sambe kan biom say uhu say judiciary numu no reshuffle bi koso evra April mu no na je say eniema ekeke ya na je say anu aye dempa na say ruling na chief justice de baye ewo a friend is saying Jane Mensa petitioner omodikotu o mampeni anim no anya Ghana for de when the best packet reshuffle
and everything. There's something that's supposed to happen in August.
Okay.
And these things are catalysts to that things. Once we are bending the catalyst, we can be able to avert what will happen in August.
Okay. And then they be seen in August.
I know the non-disclosure as a catalyst, and we know utterance no for public is not there.
Okay.
Yeah, but we are bending time very quick, very fast.
And then they be seen next month, April.
In the month of April.
Yeah.
You want, and there's a lot. There's so much that's supposed to happen. So much. It was
because we concerning electoral commissioners need no. O can say March near maybe basic na fei from April no na
it will jumpstart. That's what the timeline we are bending. If we don't bend that timeline, something will happen in August. So it will surface again. Electoral commissioner issue will come out.
Okay.
All those judges issue also pop out. All those things will come out. But then there's something I'm interested in bending. Once we bend that thing, it will surface and then we'll be able to go out of it. But then you know, the one that becomes the next president, the sign and the swearing in, it was not Jim Mensa that was doing it. Yeah.
And they declare results. No? Wow.
Yes. And I know exactly who has won the election.
In 2028.
Yes.
Prof.
Sankofa.
Nipa no oye Sankofa Ghana for Sankofa na. And I say
actually I don't understand it to the depth, but what I've said, you know, it's clear.
Sankofa. Ghana for akwa bibi omo eja we kira na.
You know that when you do that, I'll just tell you, Brian, they are new me everything. Don't worry.
I don't know me ponko pente me ho pre me. Say prof ni hu ye nim.
Obese mama. No, it's not. It has no interest in going for any term like that. It's not interested in it. There is no interest. So they should stop bothering him with these things.
Okay. He's not interested.
He's not interested. It's a part of that. I told you earlier that they have already told you those that are ongoing.
Yeah.
And I told you that one should not interfere with time. He went to talk ahead of himself and he interfered with time. Very bad. That is not working good. Now, there are several names again. I want to re-mention it. I mean, when I mention the names, I am helping you. So you don't waste your money for nothing. Maybe you will gain relevance so that, you don't waste your money for nothing. Let's go. We have First Lady. He will not be president.
Okay.
Julius Debra, he will not be president.
Okay.
Haruna Idrisu, he will not be president. My friend saying, a Greek minister, he will not be president. Like I've told you right now, you've heard it. Take it and use it. Don't let anybody tell you anything and have faith. And a waste of time. Somebody come and tell you in the realm of the spirit, they have seen say, who was stake, you can work, you can take it. Don't waste your energy. There are only 3 people that can become president in 2028.
Okay.
Joshua Labi, Atu Forcing, Asiedun Kita, only 3. And the 3 people, Joshua Labe is a dormant figure. Asiedun Kita activated him and woke him up from the background. He will make sure that it is not an easy battle at all for everyone. Atu Forcing is an anomaly in the timeline, which is for 2028. The reason is that the first president has to run the presidency for the first 4 years and then win the next year. And during the next year winning, which is the next 2032, no, he will be able to elect him as the person that is running with. And officially, once that person runs into power, he will run the presidency up to September. In the month of September 19th, he will give up the presidency to Atu Forcing. Atu Forcing will become president for 11 good years in Ghana, our beloved country. Like, I'm not saying, I said these things, and by the grace of God, no. God shows me these things, and when I tell people, they're like, okay, and somebody's ambitious. Okay. Somebody's praying. This one will become president. We who of vision. Say, so but you are wasting money. Don't waste the money. You rather focus on the 16-year pattern. After 16 years, the young tree, if the young tree is not capable of breaking through, with time can be bent in that angle. But that one is to save certain things that we are standing in. Because if we can be able to replicate the same image, and this will even break 16 years and go to 32 years.
Hey!
Yes. They will double the number. I'm not even playing.
Really?
I told you the country will become a one-party state.
Kai.
Yes. FM. After 20 years, there will be a lot of things. So you don't worry, there's a lot of things that's ongoing. But let me explain to you further.
Okay.
Say there is coup ahead.
Okay.
We've already covered one in this season.
Okay.
But then after the next election,
okay,
there is coup ahead.
Okay.
Because the coup ahead is that once this one starts his first 3 years, after this one hands over, Atu Forcing starts and they hand over to him. The first 3 years as it's going on. When he says he's going to run, they will say that he has already handled 3 years already, so he should not run for the second year. That is when they will take there will be coup in Ghana, but it will not last. Okay, because they did a coup and the military did not follow, so they were stuck alone in the Flagstaff House. Boy, have a bomb.
Hey, Prof, and then come on the buy the more shit. Ama my head down kakra tie for mo fancheme ama my head down kakra ntino ma me na mintwa nkomo no so na yemra next time, because I say menum ato
it's a lot
menum ato this say bia mete de ebia Oba betina kunya no so no 2028 na betumi energy.
So the people are Mumbai presidents, I've told them ahead of time, use your energy to support those that are going to become president. If you do everybody come and laugh. It's not a waste of time.
Prof, senia ye ken ye wa edi for last me bisa my first meeting with you no me bisa say ye wa edi for mo so mo na esi hini tu hini wo man mu. And some who ken Prof only on wedding come on. I'm on my confirmation and I say go ahead say Prophet Telvin Adjei so akoko can the who came.
The Bible said that when it came unto me to separate myself from my mother's womb, I did not confer with flesh and blood. Neither did I go to any of the apostles. That's Paul speaking. Yes, so I don't need to confirm prophecy from another human being. Ebani said nyankopon de okasa na wakobisa ni pase de nyankopon kana no kra na. Even that person that would even say that they are even afraid of what we are talking about, because they know we are hearing from God. Nobody can interfere with that. So that kind of thing, it does not exist. But there are people we honor and respect. What I say? So when you make the end about people we honor and respect. So that one is there. And I don't know who is able to do that. I say, or Mutu in scene. I don't know who has the capacity to do that. I don't know. Obviously, I don't care about that. But the people at the end of the day, they say, I've already seen the guy holding the scepter in the place. I wash out what I say, washeni. Patakali, I watch training. Say you say free more. Or yeah, I say I or say I.
Abrantia kwa kusampa. Solemnly swear. It will shock you. Say,
Mr. I on the late kakra. Swearing in time they don't go late. You have to go late. Very late. People have waited down before now you're coming to do I. It was a very, very beautiful day. I just say I must say I'm simple, quick. Because person to chronis 10 for things to happen. So that's how it is.
Prof, you fancy her.
Absolutely.
You fancy her. You born common na.
Yeah, so you have to don't do plagiarism. You have to reference the person that did it.
Exactly.
Dr. Mahmoud Baumia. See, you can't na.
To me,
yeah, so
Dr. Mahmoud Baumia say, you can't na binkochina.